Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us on this Friday. I'm so happy that it is.
Too.
I don't know, it's just been one of those weeks, kind of rough weather, and we're on to the weekend, almost, anyway.
Almost here, but I feel like I just want to jump up and down and scream that we made it to Friday, which seems like no big deal, but it's just, maybe it's because we're getting close to Thanksgiving and you can kind of feel the pressure and the
Well, next week is, a big travel week for a lot of people too. And I know we were just talking with West Acres yesterday, they have their big kickoff to the shopping season with their It's a Wonderful Night on Sunday. So This Sunday, yep. It's always, I think, the Sunday night before, because next weekend's all, pretty much a shopping frenzy. There's this weekend.
Yeah.
And then there's Black Friday. I mean, think about that. Oh yeah, Thanksgiving's a big holiday, but Black Friday is a really big holiday. And Cyber Monday, do you do shopping on
a little
Monday?
bit, but I guess I'm still trying to process. I'm not quite there yet that it's Thanksgiving and Christmas for some reason. I don't know. Maybe it'll change by next week, but we'll see.
I'm ready. I'm ready for Thanksgiving, so I'm excited. Did you hear? And I could cook the big meal today. Did you hear? I'm sure Costco's doing this too, but Sam's Club put it out that they're doing all of their Thanksgiving Day sampling. So you can go today and you can have turkey and you can have ham and mashed potatoes and all that good stuff. Do you ever go to those stores on Sundays and if you're hungry, you're like, I'll try this and I'll try this?
I don't ever plan my life that way, but if I'm there and I see stuff,
Ma'am, you already had one of those. They don't ever say no, but you kind of get that look sometimes.
They're like, really? You're coming back again?
Pumpkin pie, pecan pie. You gotta sample it before you buy one that's this big.
So is that what they're doing today?
That's what they're doing. Sam's Club, it's kicked off. It's sample day for everything. Can you imagine? You could go out of there very full if you're eating turkey and ham. I don't know if all of it's there, but they say turkey, ham, stuffing, potatoes, and pumpkin pie, which I know that's kind of their go-to. I think you can get a very big pie at those Costco, Sam's Club, both of those for your holiday.
Feed like 18 people. So I want to give a quick shout out to one of our people here at Valley News Live. She actually graduated last night. I think we've got a picture here of a tweet that she sent out, but Bailey Hurley has been going through the Moorhead Police, I guess it's citizen police school. So she's been 3 hours a week. She goes out and sits in and learns all about how cop shops work, what they do in investigations, and she got to do some firearm stuff as well. And so last night was her big graduation day. So if you ever see Bailey Hurley out and about these days, be careful, Boudreaux, because she could actually do a citizen's arrest.
I actually did the Moorhead Firefighters Citizens Academy back when I was a reporter too. When I was reporting and I had a beat, I did Moorhead Police, so I was actually very close with a lot of Moorhead police officers. Worked with them as my sources and did the Citizens Academy with the fire department. So I was in the river. I rappelled off a building.
I love that.
So yeah.
But what would you do if Bailey Hurley was like, freeze? Come on, really? Put your hands up. Oh, okay. All right. Thanks, Bailey. But I'm so happy for her. I just think it'd be fun to do. She's doing, I think, the Fargo one as well. And what's fascinating is you get a chance to visit with her, and she's like, man, the appreciation you now have for law enforcement totally changes. Because, as a reporter, you're thinking, hey, I want all this information. I want it yesterday. She's like, you can't really do that if you're
I don't think that's going to stop her from asking and doing that. That's kind of part of our job, too, is we need to get this information right away.
Yeah, but there's good reasons sometimes why they hold on to it. And so anyways, kudos to her. And again, if you see her, just don't be breaking any laws, Boudreaux.
Elton John tickets go on sale today.
Nice.
I think at 10 o'clock this morning. So people have been talking about, you go long periods without any concerts, and then, your concert budget is blown. But if you haven't blown your budget just yet, we talked about this. He's going to be here at the Fargo Dome next June, his last ever tour. Do you think it's his last ever tour?
I don't know. Prince said that how many times? 15, right? This is going to be the last one. So I think when you're an artist like Elton John, it's just so in your blood that he's going to be doing it until he takes his last breath.
And Kiss also come to the Alaris Center. I think that's their final tour. I think they've been on a couple final tours, haven't they?
I think they just sell that to sell more tickets.
I love that. I think I read somewhere, and I don't know if it's true. Did you hear a Poison, Def Leppard, Motley Crue? They're going to all get together. There's got to be some holdouts, whether or not that's going to happen or not. Poison, Motley Crue. Whatever
And
hotel
MC
they would
Hammer's
stay
gonna
in.
jump in,
Can you
too?
imagine? Do you think they still destroy hotel rooms? They're getting up there, but that's like the ultimate farewell tour.
Oh my gosh. I can see you. You're going to have your hair all like
You know,
spoofed out.
I love me some Bret Michaels. So I don't know. I love it. I would go to every concert. You never, or at least I never feel bad at a concert. I mean, live music is
Oh,
the best.
yeah.
You're never like, oh, I wish I went to paid money for that concert, but
I know. Have you ever had that experience?
never
anyway?
had that. Never had that. So the Beatles are obviously not on tour, but if you're a big Beatles fan, have you heard this? This would be a really cool Christmas present. The Beatles have released their singles collection on vinyl. I think, did I already see this out in the stores? So it's going to feature Love Me Do through Let It Be, 180-gram vinyl, pressed in, is that how I say that? Because I don't really know vinyl.
Let's ask the DJ.
Yes. A friend of mine, Eric, actually really loves vinyl, and I was like, I don't get this,
Yeah,
and you're
yeah.
listening. But once you listen, I'm
Totally
like, yeah.
different. Totally different.
Like back in the day, I think, my parents had a record player. I remember listening to, this is going to sound really crazy, but it was like Disco Duck. I suppose I was a kid, but they had records. That was the only record I really remember listening to. But now, I don't know. I would love to listen to the Beatles on vinyl. What do you think that would sound? Because it's a different sound.
Yeah, they're totally different sound. I guess what I'm missing is, didn't all their stuff already come out on vinyl? So why is this?
But it's probably not around anymore.
Say that again,
A
Mr. Tony? Oh, it's a re-release. So it's sort of like the final tour thing. This is the last time we're going to release it on vinyl.
On vinyl. It's kind of vintage, kind of brings you back. I love that.
No,
I
it
don't know.
totally does. I think it's fantastic, and it does sound so different when you just have the old record thing going. And
Yes.
that's what was so fun about, I've talked about this before, being at Grandma's house, and and she'd had the old Christmas records going with like Bing Crosby, and it just does something to the ambiance.
Did your grandma really do that? I was just thinking in my head it'd be cool to listen to Christmas music on,
Yeah, I know. She
on
had
vinyl.
this like old, you're talking old record player that looked like it was the size of a furnace, right? And so just be sitting over in the corner and
Size of a furnace.
you hit the needle, and I don't even really know what a furnace is, but you get my point.
Now we just play all of our music on our phones connected to our smart
That's
speaker.
just it. And yeah, this big thing, so it was great.
All right, one quick reminder, I mentioned this yesterday, the NDSU women's basketball game is tonight, and they're doing a big invite all the ladies out, swag bags for like the first 200 women, and there's a pregame social happening at the Shack tonight. So
right.
Bison fans, head out there, and then tomorrow I got to plan my viewing party because the Bison are on the road. The Bison football team is on the road. So the game is at 2, and they're playing the Salukis.
Salukis.
I remember
What is that again?
this
You
time.
remember?
What is it?
this?
I don't
It's like
remember
some
what it
kinda-
is. It's a dog?
It's a dog.
Okay.
Like a racing dog, something? Or?
A losing dog. That's what it is. It sounds so mean now, but I think we're going to handle this game. The game's at 2, but of course all the action kicks off at 1 o'clock with our Farmers Union Insurance Bison Football pregame show, which sometimes, well, probably tomorrow is going to be where all the action, more fun.
You know what's crazy to think about? Like, if the Bison weren't who the Bison are, this would be the last game of the year.
Right.
Like, I can't even fathom that, right? I know, look at your
I
face.
know, it's
You're
like, what?
Wait, what?
What? You're right. For some teams, this is the end of the season.
Yeah.
We're seeing some video, of course, the coaches show. We're looking forward to this Sunday, 10:30 on Channel 4, because we're going to be talking about, postseason. Because
That's
the
right,
Bison
so the
have,
brackets and-
the Bison have postseason, so we're lucky.
What if it ends up being NDSU in one bracket and SDSU in another, and they end up going head to head in Frisco? It would just be
Wouldn't that be something?
epic.
That'd be amazing, for sure.
Epic. I don't know if they'll let that happen.
Yeah, I was
because
going to
they
say,
don't
I
wanna
hear some talk about
But
that.
remember, they played Illinois State, so it could happen. All right, I want to remind you, be sure and sign up to win a 4-pack to go to the Fargo Forest games. Just go to valleynewslive.com, click on the old contest tab, fill it out, and then every Tuesday we will announce a lucky winner. We want to say thank you to Fargo Forest and Buffalo Wild Wings for sponsoring this awesome giveaway.
All right, I'm excited about this next interview. I don't know if you're like me, but I can take like 1,000 pictures trying to find one that I'm willing to post online. Most people try to disguise a bad skin day. Not one woman. She's actually putting it out there and then letting people follow her journey to clearer skin. We're going to find out why she started this coming up next.